Hey guys, today we are back with another video covering the 2022 police or pursuit vehicles. Today we're looking at the Dodge Charger Pursuit. I've also covered the previous generations of Dodge cop cars, so you can check those videos out in the description or the top right corner. Each of these vehicles are only available for purchase by the various agencies, so regular people can't buy them new, only used when those agencies decide to get rid of them and sell them. Anyways, let's get right into it. Dodge began offering a Pursuit Charger and Magnum back around 2006 when the first generation was released, and they've continued with the Charger ever since. It's officially called the Dodge Charger Pursuit in the US and goes by the Dodge Charger Enforcer in Canada, and these are the best-selling sedans among all the law enforcement vehicles today. There aren't really trim levels like the regular vehicles, just different features you can add on. There are just two models, a V8 rear-wheel drive and a V6 all-wheel drive model. The starting price for the rear-wheel drive Pursuit is $36,355, much higher than a regular Charger, where the base 2022 SXT comes in at just $31,125. The V6 all-wheel drive is even more, at $38,655. As for the exterior, this Pursuit is similar looking to the regular 2015 and up base model Chargers, with a low and sleek grille and hood, relocated C-pillar, and rear racetrack taillight. There's also a push bumper, A-pillar spotlights, built-in wig-wag lights, new LED daytime running lights, a roof-mounted light bar, rear deck-lit emergency lights, and custom wraps that are available directly from Mopar. As for the colors, there are a whopping 19 choices. Most of them are also standard on civilian Chargers, although some seem outrageous for a Pursuit vehicle and will probably never be ordered, like Toured, Go Mango, or Cinnamon Stick. The Pursuit-only colors would be Bright Silver, Midnight Blue, MSP Blue, Ranger, and Electric Blue Pearl. Interestingly, Stinger Yellow is a late availability color, so that suggests to me that it will also come back to the Charger and Challenger later this year. Some notable colors have been removed from last year, like White Gold and Sheriff's Tan. Now we can have a look at the engines and transmissions, usually the most talked about feature on police cars. Last year in 2021 saw the notable change in that the 8-speed TorqueFlate automatic transmission had been added as standard for both the V6 and the V8 engines. Before that, all the Pursuits still had the 5-speed automatic, so that continues this year. The one thing that hasn't changed for quite some time would be the engines. The 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 has 300 horsepower and 264 pound-feet of torque, and this engine is standard with all-wheel drive. Fuel economy is rated at 18 city, 26 highway, and 21 mpg combined. The 5.7-liter Hemi V8 is the other engine, available only with rear-wheel drive. The Hemi's got 370 horsepower, 395 pound-feet of torque, and fuel economy ratings of 16 city, 25 highway, and 19 mpg combined. The curb weight is close, 4,338 pounds for the V6, and 4,356 pounds for the Hemi. The Hemi also has a high-speed engine controller. The V8 has a 220mm rear axle, while the V6 all-wheel drive gets a 230mm one, and the rear axle ratio is 3.07 on the V6 and 2.62 on the V8. To justify the extra costs, the police vehicles do have many other improved features. Starting last year, electric power steering is standard on any Pursuit vehicle. The brakes are the heavy-duty BR9 package, which have huge 14.5-inch front and 13.8-inch rear vented rotors, with dual piston calipers up front with larger brake pads. This is actually a pretty common upgrade for those who want big brake performance at a more affordable cost on the regular Chargers. The steel wheels are 18 by 7.5 inches, with 225/60 R18 BSW performance tires. The suspension includes performance-tuned and load-leveling Nivamat shocks, bigger front and rear stabilizer bars, one-piece lower control arms on the V8 all-wheel drive, and two-mode electronic stability control. Now let's go over some of the standard safety features. There's things like a heavy-duty alternator and battery, column-mounted automatic shifter with auto stick, heavy-duty cloth bucket seats with a vinyl rear bench and 6-way power driver's seat, and a wiring prep package that includes front and rear wiring harness and power distribution center. Some standard safety features include advanced multi-stage airbags, side thorax airbags, brake assist, park sense rear park assist system, park view rear backup camera, rain brake support, and Secure Park, which prevents idling cars from being driven without the key fob inside the vehicle. The basic screen is just a 7-inch display, but there is the option of the 12.1-inch Uconnect screen, which will add another auxiliary button and better allow for connecting laptop systems simultaneously with the vehicle controls. There's no navigation available, but that's because the officers install their own laptops between the two front seats. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. Both the Uconnect systems are more robust than the civilian versions, as they are engineered and tested to work with the officer wearing gloves, and also in extreme conditions like -40 Celsius or 85 Celsius. The seats are a bit different as they have cutouts in the side bolstering for those bigger utility belts that officers wear, and they still come with side airbags. Now let's check out some of the package offerings. The Officer Protection Package comes standard as of 2017, and it's designed to increase officer awareness when parked, as the Charger uses the ParkSense Rear Park Assist system, the rear backup camera, and the rear cross path detection to alert the officer if there's any movement or if a person is behind the vehicle. The sensors activate, sound a chime, and all the doors lock, the front windows roll up, and the taillights start flashing. And there's other packages you can find on screen as well, like the driver's and passenger's side ballistic door panels, or the street appearance group. Next, let's look at which police stations choose the Charger Pursuit. This is by no means an exhaustive list, and there are many other departments that I might have missed, and some departments switch cars over the years, and some just have one or two Chargers along with some other brands. In Canada, they are used in Calgary, Ontario, in Montreal, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and PEI. In the US, the list is long, as starting in 2013, some 20 states signed up to use the Chargers, while 18 went with Ford. Some of the various places and jurisdictions they are used in are shown on screen, including Arkansas, Colorado, California, Florida, New York, Idaho, Kansas, Michigan State, Dallas, and Washington, to name a few. As of this year, there have also been reports of the Australian police using 2 of the new Chargers so far. These get converted to right-hand drive by a company of the name of SCD remanufactured, and it costs $100,000 US in total between the ordering and the conversion. Now, the final thing I want to cover today would be the performance numbers of these Chargers. Each year, the Michigan State Police does a series of grueling on-road tests that look at various aspects, such as acceleration, top speed, braking, and vehicle dynamics. All the police departments throughout the country then review these tests before they decide which cars to order for their fleets. So we'll be using the 2022 Model Year Police Vehicle Evaluation Program, which was basically a 97-page document with every detail possible about all the testing that they did for the 2022 cop cars. We won't get too far into the details for this video, but starting with the engines and power output, the most powerful vehicle was the new Mustang Mach-E all-wheel drive police vehicle, followed by the Explorer Utility 3-liter EcoBoost and F-150 EcoBoost, followed by the Charger and Durango Hemi, and then the Tahoe V8. The Fords have the 10-speed in there, with a single-speed direct drive on the Mach-E, while the Dodges have the 8 speeds. And yes, interestingly, New York City is buying 184 Mustang Mach-E police vehicles at a cost of $62,500 per car. Next, around the Grattan Raceway track in Michigan, each vehicle did 4 lap times and their average was taken. The Chargers fared well here, both the V6 and the Hemi, being able to finish a lap in around 96 to 97 seconds, second only to the 3-liter EcoBoost Interceptor SUV. For acceleration and top speed testing, the Hemi Police Charger did 0 to 60 in 6.15 seconds, while the V6 all-wheel drive did it in 7.17 seconds. But Ford cleaned up shop performance-wise, as their 3-liter Interceptor Utility, F-150 3.5-liter EcoBoost, and that new Mustang Mach-E all-wheel drive are all significantly quicker. Both the Charger top speeds are 139 miles per hour, again behind the Ford Interceptor's 148. The final test I wanted to cover was deceleration times and braking, so each vehicle did a bunch of 60 to 0 mile per hour stops, and they took the average deceleration rate. The V6 Charger stopped about as well as most of the competition, needing 129.7 feet to stop from 60 to 0. The Tahoe rear-wheel drive did it in 129.1 feet, and the Mustang Mach-E all-wheel drive had the shortest distance of just 125 feet. So overall, from all these tests, unfortunately for Dodge, their police cars are simply getting outperformed by Fords in many of the categories. So that's it for today's video. Thanks for watching and hopefully you enjoyed it. Make sure to let me know if you'd like me to cover the other 2022 Pursuit models, or we can also do a full in-depth 2022 police competition video as well, looking at all the various brands. Make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content, and I'll see you guys in the next video.